What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get into this. The word for today is going to be steer away from all forms of idolatry, right? Do not make idols out of these people or things or any of that. Do not make idols. Do not make these things or people your God. Do not make them your God. That is a huge mistake that people make day in and day out. That is a huge mistake that people make day in and day out. Now, this video was motivated by me watching different streamers, and then also real life experiences, right? But I recently saw a stream where guy I Show Speed, that's his name. He went to LA, and I think he's hanging out with YG, and they're going to different restaurant. They're going to a restaurant, and I think they're riding, down the street in drop top, old school cars, and they're just, he's trying to give him a tour of the city. YG is giving I Show Speed a tour of the city, and that's all good. It's all fine and dandy. And this is no knock on the streamers or the celebrities or the musicians or any of that. You know what I'm saying? There's no knock on none of them, the celebrities, none of that. But this is more so on people in the general population, forming these people into idols, right? That's the issue, right? Now, they say that California is the most godless state, right? So that means that the state is one of the states that's more so without God, right? These people on a larger scale don't. Now, of course, you have a lot of people in the state of California who do, right? But it's saying when you compare them to the other states in the United States of America, it's one of the states that has the least religious influence, we'll say. So anyway, they're having to shut down the restaurant so I Show Speed can eat because people are just all over the place. They're having to shut down the roads or parts of the roads, and they got security literally walking or running behind the car that these guys, YG and I Show Speed is riding. And these security guards are literally running down the street, and you can go see the video for yourself. They're literally running down the street behind and beside the car so that people can't, get in or, get a hold of them, right? Which is absurd because you're thinking like, well, hold on, they're in a car. Like, these people on foot and they still got a chance to get to them. And it's like, yeah, these people are everywhere and they are going crazy trying to get to these guys, which is absurd. Now I don't know if prior to him coming, he announced it and, that's probably what it was. Let's just keep it 100. He probably announced it, and then so everybody outside, they all over the city waiting on him, but that was one of the craziest things I ever saw. I mean, you're talking about thousands of people. Autographs, they want autographs, they want selfies, they want this, they want that. They giving him their products. They got products. Hey, try my lemonade, try my muffin, try this, try that. I mean, like trying to get on, like it is crazy. Another one, Duke Dennis. Shout out to my man Duke Dennis. I don't know him personally, but I saw a video where he went to the South Carolina State Fair, and it got so crazy in there that the police officers made him and his crew leave, right? And then they're walking around, they're not performing or nothing. They just in there, gonna have a good time, gonna go play some games and things like that. And the crowd was so crazy. And they just going crowd trying to bum rush them, trying to do this, do you name it, right? They trying to do it all. These people formulated him into idol just like they did with Aisha. He's in these guys. People have formulated these guys into idols, right? And I'm not mad at the people. You know, at this in this day and age, that's almost normal. You see what I'm saying? That's almost normal. But this message is to tell people, don't do that. Your foundation should be in God. It's okay to have an admiration for people. It's okay to have an admiration for things, whether it be cars, clothes, jewelry. Sure, you can have an admiration for it, but do not turn those things or people into your idol, right? Do not turn them into gods, right? A lot of people worship these things and these people, and it's like, come on now, this is getting out of hand. And I'm concerned for your soul if you're someone who does idolize someone else or things, right? Just like, man, another one who gets a lot of that, Casanach. And shout out to these guys. These guys are very talented. They're good at what they do. And they have very, very large following, right? So you can't be mad at them. They're doing their thing. They're being successful, right? What can you say? But the fact that you have men and women idolizing other people, right? It's a dangerous thing to do. I go to a lot of sports games, sporting events, events in general, right? And that's a big one, of course. People idolize, and this is all around the world. People idolize their favorite sports teams. That's also dangerous. You have people who worship those teams every day of their life, right? And you know who I'm talking about. You know people like this. They worship their team. Now, I like my teams, right? I like them. I chose them when I was a kid, and I've been rocking with them into adulthood, right? I like my teams. I wear the jersey. I go to the games if I can, and cool. I go enjoy myself. But there's no idolization of it. I'm not going crazy like that. I mean, now when I'm gonna celebrate, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. But some people to the point to where they ready to ride or die for their team. They're ready to get in fights, arguments, shootouts, you name it, over the team. They cannot stop talking junk to you about their team. They can't stop, right? It's levels to everything, right? Me personally, if I see somebody else say they like the same team I like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, man, that's my team too, man. Yeah, we're gonna win it, man. We're gonna do it. That's pretty much the gist of the conversation. I don't dig into all the players. I don't dig into this. I don't dig into the history. I don't dig into. Nah, it ain't that serious to me. I could see someone who is representing for another team, and I say what's up, and I just see that person, and I may make a comment if I have something like if I can relate to that team, like, oh, we just beat y'all, or oh, we'll see y'all next week, or we'll see y'all in the Super Bowl, or something simple. But I'm not going at nobody's neck, like I see other people doing about these teams, right? Again, do not make these teams your God, right? Teams, people, things, you name it. Do not make it your God, right? Even if you want to go to the Bible with it, right? Let's go to Exodus 20. I'm going to start at 2. I'm the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery, right? You shall not, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make yourself an idol in the form of anything in the heavens above, on the earth below, or in the waters beneath. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God. He said, I am a jealous God, right? So when you out here worshiping this team or this person or whatever the case may be, or these things, remember, we serve a jealous God. He needs to know that your foundation is in him, right? He's the one and only. Not this and this, not this in your sports team, not this and this guy, or not him, this and this woman. I'm talking, and when I say that, I'm talking about celebrities and athletes or streamers or whatever the case may be, right? He says, I am a jealous God, you know, and I'll stop there. 1 John 5:21 also tells the kids, little kids do not make idols. Children do not make idols. So we got to be careful with that. It's easy to do. Make sure your foundation is in God, not in all this other stuff that the world is chasing. Make sure that your foundation is in God. I'm gonna wrap it up right there because I said a mouthful there. I said a mouthful. Remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment in the comment section. I might be off on this. And remember, keep God first. Keep God first. Don't turn these things or people into idols. There's only one God. I love you all. Be blessed.